What? You're wearing a wig with a huge gob of cum in it? What? What about it?
They're very beautiful.
Why are you fucking staring at me? Do I look pretty? Walking out in a wig with a huge hardened cum rock in it, and everyone looking at you, and you're going, "What?
What?" Just
You're all gonna stare, or is someone gonna tell me I look pretty?
just standing in the mirror for hours, kind of like,
Petting your own head.
this is gonna be perfect for the funny joke project.
Tickling your own chest in a wig, going like this. This is gonna be so funny.
Everyone's gonna love the funny joke project.
You're wearing like a thong. You're wearing a bra and a thong with a wig on. This is gonna be so funny.
All the guys on the computer are gonna think this is hilarious.
That's the thing, man. Imagine doing drag so that guys on their phone could go like this.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, imagine. That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Putting lipstick all over your mouth and muttering like, "Wow, you look ready for a big night out. Wow.
You're so dirty.
You look so slutty.
You're so beautiful that I hate you."
Punching yourself in the head. You're so pretty. Let's make that pretty face more ugly.
I just wanted to destroy something beautiful.
I come over next week, you're black and blue. You can't see out of your eyes.
Yeah, man, the wigs are great.
Dude, speaking of abusing yourself, I might have to rescind everything I've ever said about Justin Trudeau.
Why?
Because I just found out he used to... Have you seen this clip from him as a young man on French television describing a joke he likes to do as an icebreaker?
No. What is it?
It's mad funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he said... This is him like young. Like he's got like long hair and he's on French television and the guy's like... Justin's like, yeah, I have this little thing I do. It's like a party trick. It's like an icebreaker thing. And the guy's like, oh, could you show me? And he's like, yeah, for sure. Come on over here. And then he stands at the top of the stairs and he goes, hey, nice to meet you, Mr. Obama. And he throws himself down the stairs.
Oh, really?
Like falls.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, if he'd been doing pratfalls for the past decade, I think he'd be extremely popular.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh my God.
I can't recall him doing a single pratfall his
Not
entire
one.
time in office.
I know. I was like, why the fuck would you not do this as soon as you get elected, like constantly?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Netanyahu. Launching yourself down the
and
stairs.
he like sort of tumbles down the stairs?
Yeah, like kind of ugly. Like he really kind of eats it down the stairs. And like
swag as fuck.
he gets up and the host is like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, my arm's a little numb, but it always happens when I do that. This arm gets numb, but I'm fine.
That's
like,
cool.
Holy shit, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know why he stopped doing that after he got elected, because that really, I think
that's kind of a likable move. I hear that, I'm like, that's cool. That sounds like a cool guy thing
sounds like
to do.
a funny ass dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now he's...
Maybe it's just that being like the Canadian Prime Minister, you have to be kind of a lame goofball.
I don't think you have to be.
Have we ever had a swag Prime Minister?
We've come close a few times.
Yeah.
Rob Ford.
Well, they had to shoot Rob Ford with the obesity-related illness gun.
Obesity-related illness.
The obesity-related illness ray.
The comorbidity ray. It hit him with the comorbidity ray and destroy his life.
The big fat guy liver ray.
The liver microwave. They had to hit his ass with the heart exploder.
I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe John McDonald was cool.
He's probably fine.
He was exceptionally racist.
Yeah, well, that's like saying he was old.
Apparently, even for the time, he would go into Parliament and say stuff about the natives, and even like guys in like 1870 were like, "Whoa!"
Damn, what do you have to say to make a guy in 1870 be like, Jesus?
And then he would like puke because he was so drunk.
Okay, that's pretty hardcore. That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
That's about as funny as throwing yourself down the stairs as an icebreaker.
He got the trains built, baby.
But, and what else do you need?
Trains.
I think that would just be so funny if Trudeau like went to Mar-a-Lago and like threw himself down the stairs.
Yeah, or if in his post-prime ministerial career, he becomes like a mime or something.
Or even like he starts doing comedy movies with The Rock and Kevin Hart and Justin Trudeau.
Yeah.
He's throwing himself down the stairs and shit.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Flopping around.
I think that's a really funny skill. Like I saw that and I was like, damn, I gotta get good at throwing myself down the stairs.
Tumbling.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny to do that, like, like as an icebreaker.
I'm good at tumbling.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not going to demonstrate, but...
Can you throw yourself down the stairs?
Well, that's a pretty, like, advanced level one.
What's your, like, range of comfort?
I mean, I can, like, fall over.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Falling down is really funny.
I'm not going to demonstrate it.
No.
That's rule one of comedy. When you say you can do something, you want to, like, keep people guessing.
Yeah, never do it.
And, you know...
And then we'll cut in 2 seconds at the end of this episode of you mid-air, like, elbow dropping that chair off this desk.
Well, it wouldn't be safe to do it on this floor.
No.
Because, you know me, I like to keep shards of broken glass all over the floor.
Yeah. And open jerry cans of gasoline.
Yeah. Do you want to hit the big news?
Let's hit the big... Oh, fuck. Right.
We probably should have done that off the bat. We've lost 90% of our audience already.
Fuck.
Shit.
We'll trim this and put it at the beginning.
Right, and then we'll play it again. Then we'll trim it and put it in about every 5 minutes or so.
Yeah,
we'll cut back to this.
This. Ready?
5, 4, 3. We got merch, fellas.
We have merch, baby. It's live.
Bugnet.biz.
Bugnet.biz.
B-I-Z, like business.
It's a business. Go to bugnet.biz. You can browse a wonderful selection of shirts designed by myself.
Such as?
This hat, baby. You've seen it for months.
We can cut in the stuff. And?
Look at that. And also, whoa, that one's unwearable.
And guess what? There's more.
And there's also that one. Guys, you've seen this hat? Been rocking it for months. I bet all of you have been like, damn, that's a cool hat.
I know you guys are always asking, where can I get a Jew Israel shirt that's impossible to wear outside?
You have to wear a sweater over it. And you show it to like 8 close friends.
Where can I get a cop lover shirt to wear when I'm driving drunk?
So I can show the officer, hey, look, I'm one of you guys, basically.
Hey, well.
It's kind of like stolen valor for being a cop.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I'm racist too.
And many more.
Such as bugnet.biz.
Bugnet.biz.
This will be a limited time thing.
Yes, you have until February 8th, or else we will incur Shopify fees.
Which we don't want to do.
Well, listen. Are we hype beasts?
Yeah.
Obviously.
You guys fuck with Bape, Canada Goose,
Supreme.
what's the one with the one that Russian guys always wear?
Adidas.
Adidas.
But
Gucci.
Yes, it's limited time offer. February 8th, the website goes down forever
until we're done, until I finish another batch.
Right, and then it will come back, but it'll be probably 3 months.
And it'll be probably different stuff. So if you fuck with the stuff in this batch,
yeah,
you gotta
get in there by February 8th. And February 9th, we have to pay $50, and there's no way we're clearing that in profit.
No. And these things are priced to sell. They're not priced to
We're not making $1.
Compared to, I looked into the numbers. These are priced well. I checked.
Yeah, yeah.
These are more about getting them out there to the guys.
Yeah, it's kind of a service, a favor to you.
Well,
we're losing money on this, man.
Yeah, I looked into the numbers. We're not trying to rip you guys off. We're not trying to fuck you. They're priced pretty well. Pretty
reasonably. So you got by February 8th, or else you'll have to wait like probably, I would guess, 3 months.
3 months roughly for another batch.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, if you fuck with us and you've been clamoring for merch, Aklu.
Yeah.
Aklu, we did this for you, buddy.
If you don't want us to kill ourselves.
I've been working on these designs for months, Aklu. I did this for you.
To get 2 different Jew Israel shirts.
There's a hat that says Chrome Boys and it has a cube embroidered on the back.
Yeah.
You can show your support for the Cube.
Get in there, fellas.
The Cube content.
Please.
We don't want to have to pay $50. I don't want to lose $50 on this.
We desperately don't want to lose $50 on this venture.
So, gang, it's up bugnet.biz.
Bugnet.biz.
Right there. Bugnet.biz.
We didn't time it very well. Let's do a 5,000 beautiful years
of bugnet.biz history.
3, 2, 1.
Right there. Bugnut
There you
up
go.
is.
And now back to the show.
Back to the show. Back to the episode. So anyway, Justin Trudeau has AIDS. I think he'd be really... I've been thinking about this a lot since he resigned.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really funny if he started...
became the third mic on Chrome Boys podcast.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome because if he got crazy racist, like he
starts
pipes
doing
in
blackface again. And shit.
If he starts piping in on the pod, and we're both like, whoa. He starts Johnny McDonalding us.
Yeah.
We're like, holy
We
shit.
get an email from Justin Trudeau at gov.ca.
It's just full of the N-word. Gook.
Man, it was really funny what you said about Chinese people.
Whoa, man.
That would be so. And he's just like, instead of this, it's him in like a turban.
It's him. You remember? Have you ever seen the movie The Nice Guys?
Yeah.
You know when they go to the party and there's those women bent over and they're painted gold and he rests his drink on them? Mm-hmm. That'd be cool if that was him. And I could rest my bottle of mineral water on his bent over lower back.
Yeah. Like those naked sushi women.
What?
You know, how when you're like a cool, like kind of Puff Daddy type guy.
Oh, yeah, a cool rich guy?
Because like when you and slobs like you and me, when we get sushi, we're going discount rack at the gas station.
I literally just ate grocery store sushi for dinner tonight.
But that to me is fancy.
It is. It's
but
nice.
if you're a rich guy, a rich cool guy like Puff Daddy,
yeah,
you get like a beautiful naked Chinese woman.
Oh.
Or if you're really rich Japanese woman, that costs a lot more.
If you're Bezos wealthy,
yeah,
a Chinese guy.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos, every night he's eating naked Chinese guy sushi. You never seen that?
No.
We have a naked woman and she's covered in sushi and everyone like eats the sushi off her.
I've never seen that.
Maybe you and I
don't even think I'm wealthy enough to see those posts online.
I guess you and I roll in different circles.
I roll in very Puff Daddy sort of circles online for guys with Puff Daddy tastes.
I'm always jacking off to the sushi lady video because you know me, I love watching people
eat food
off. And what could be more erotic
women
than watching somebody eat sushi off a naked guy?
Watching someone eat sushi off a guy who's been given like horse tranquilizer and was kept in a shipping container for 8 days.
The thing, like Japanese people, for them, staying perfectly still for hours is like fun.
It's cool. It's like a brag.
Yeah,
I didn't move to 15 hours.
Well, you know, like Japanese.
Everyone goes, "Oh, Hiroshi, you don't move for 15 hours."
Various Japanese guys, like named Miyazaki, who are prominent artists, when they give their like artist background story, it's always like, I used to sit very still by a stream and look at bugs.
That's actually very true. Yeah, like oh, you know what, like the Studio Ghibli guy.
Yeah, and also the Dark Souls guy.
They both used to sit by the same stream across the pond looking at bugs. The Dark Souls guy was looking at those like fungal infected ants.
Yeah.
And the Studio Ghibli guy was looking at like lily pads.
Right, and butterflies.
And the Dark Souls guy was like, "Oh, you're a gay guy. Shut the fuck up, dude."
But for like some Japanese chick, it's NBD to just lay perfectly still for 9 hours.
Well, a bunch of gay black guys eat sushi off you.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's
My
fun.
daughter Mifumi should go to America. Gay black guy eat sushi off. Very wealthy. Very lucky. It's a fate.
Well, it's like how they have all their like tea ceremonies and stuff. They also have like naked sushi ceremonies.
It's cool.
It's just it's actually normal.
It's for the naked sushi gods, so they don't get mad.
Could you imagine if you just go to some random sushi restaurant, there's
a naked woman covered in sushi,
naked woman on your table, and
you're eating dinner with your parents. Like, hey Dad, can you pass me the California roll? He pulls it off. There's a nipple underneath.
Just every table has a perfectly still Asian woman.
Your old dad's like, "Is this a dead girl?" No, I don't think so. I think she's alive.
You just go there like by yourself and just sort of
eating in silence off a sedated, perfectly still Chinese girl.
So, do you like anime?
Domo arigato.
White boy stunned sedated Asian woman by eating all of his sushi, even the raw ones.
Can you Sir, you have so much sushi left. The only thing that's like not covered in sushi is her feet. You're like, I'm full. I'm actually full. Can you put the rest of this in a to-go box?
Yeah, just going there every day after work. Attempting to make eye contact with the sushi girl, but her eyes are all like rolled back in her head.
Going there every day, trying to like wake her up with like. Eventually, you show up with like symbols, and you're like, you're like slapping her face. Come on, wake up! Your nipples are out.
It's a normal thing,
huh?
I go all the time
to naked sushi.
One day she's gonna notice me. Actually,
how did we meet? Well, I was sex trafficked and drugged. And eventually I woke up to this schlubby white guy.
I was the soulful white boy.
Hitting her over the head with a frying pan to wake her up. Doing like Looney Tunes shit. You have a big mallet.
Do you think you have to tip the naked sushi girl? Probably.
I think not killing her is kind of the tip.
Yeah. They like it. It's not weird at all.
They get like they get bought out by like BlackRock, and then you go the next week and you go for a naked sushi girl, and it's a ginormous black lady covered in sushi. You're like, come on, man.
Yeah, Netflix sushi lady. It's some like ethnically ambiguous fat girl with a peg leg, and it's like, I don't know about this.
She's wearing a hijab, for God's sake.
It's not really the same. It's not a petite Asian woman.
Also, this bitch is awake and telling me I should feel bad.
Yeah.
This bitch is awake and telling me about how racist John A. McDonald was.
She keeps saying, not my problem, when I ask her to pass me the soy sauce. Yeah.
But what I was laughing about, I think it'd be funny because of Trudeau, if he like went totally AWOL online after resigning.
Yeah.
And like very few people saw him out in public.
Yeah.
And then like once every like 3 months, like a paparazzi video would come out of him at night in downtown Toronto dressed as Brandon Lee's The Crow. And people are like, is that Justin Trudeau? And he just goes up to the camera and he's like, who would even miss me if I was dead?
Who would even miss me if I was
If
gone?
I died, would you shed a single tear? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That would be pretty swag.
I think that'd be fucking awesome.
That is, honestly, the thing about his falling down the stairs pratfall is kind of eye-opening.
Yeah.
Because I have kind of been under the assumption that he's like a total F-word empty suit.
Yeah.
But that's some soulful white boy shit.
It's mad funny.
And there's so many like opportunities when you're a former like head of state to like be exceptionally funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you do like anything out of the norm, people will notice.
They'll be like, what the fuck? I saw Justin Trudeau falling down the Joker stairs.
Yeah, Justin Trudeau has been dressed as the Crow doing the Joker dance for the last 2 weeks.
I thought it'd be so funny if he went like emo.
Yeah.
And he starts listening to like
So what is the Crow wear? He wears like leather pants and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
he wears like a
cape.
black like leather muscle
Does he have a
shirt.
cape?
No, he has like a duster. Like a leather duster, yeah. Or like a long leather trench coat.
Yeah, and Justin Trudeau starts wearing like black lipstick.
Yeah, and he has the crazy like,
gets the
sting face paint.
Snake bite piercings and stuff.
If I killed myself tomorrow, would you attend my funeral?
Who would even care?
He becomes like a mall goth.
Yeah.
He's wearing like a dog collar. He's got some stern 50-year-old woman in like a latex suit leading him around the mall with a leash.
A woman.
Well, okay. All right.
I think there's like a 50-50 chance he comes out within the next 5 years.
It's possible. It's definitely possible.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
But if he became like a cyber goth gay guy,
or like a Robert Paul Champagne gay guy, where he starts posting on Instagram, are there any black guys in Mississauga who want to come fuck me and beat me up and steal my stuff and piss on me?
He starts dating Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey seen with his date, Justin Trudeau.
He's perfect. He's like the twink that never ages.
He's a 45-year-old. How old is Justin Trudeau?
He's got to be 40-something.
50?
I don't think he's 50.
He's youthful. He is kind of like the permanent twink.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know when twink death hits him, it'll be hard.
That'd be so fun if, like, 2 years from now, he weighs 450 pounds and he's just like Brendan Fraser from The Whale.
He's dressed like King Cobra JFS.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt.
He's gone goth, fat guy goth.
Fingerless gloves, rings.
Yeah, he just starts streaming himself making, like, Doritos concoctions. And then I put more queso on it.
And then I microwave it, and then once it's microwaved, I put ranch on it, and bacon bits, and I could buy some bacon grease, and I smear it all over. he's doing it but gay.
Like, every now and again, there's a paparazzi photo of, like, through his, like, filthy apartment window, and he's fat as fuck, just totally bald.
I just was laughing so hard at, like, that being his like presence for the next couple years is, like, occasional videos of him saying, like, weird goth shit at night to people while dressed like the Crow. And he just sort of, like, wanders the streets and, like,
well, the world
broods.
really is his oyster right now. Like, what would you do if you were him?
Exactly that. I do the Crow shit.
You do the Crow shit?
Yeah. And then I do
that
the
would
Crow.
be tight, yeah.
Like, you know, people, like, there's like pictures going up on Twitter of him, like, standing on the top of a building looking down, and everyone's like, is that fucking Justin Trudeau? And you can hear a Bluetooth speaker. It's like, break me, bury me.
Yeah, you see, like, phone videos of some shadowy figure with giant headphones that you can totally hear the evanescence pouring out of. Like,
how can you see? He's got them turned out like a Mexican kid at the gym.
Yeah.
They're blasting fucking what are they blasting? What's he listening to?
Modelo Time. I don't know. I have no idea what Mexican goths are listening to these days.
Probably Modelo Time.
Modelo Time. Yeah, I think just, you know.
Modelo Time.
Modelo Time Dark Wave remix.
Modelo Time feat Lil Peep on SoundCloud.
But every time he sees somebody's filming him, he, like, sees a dark alley and sort of like.
I think that'd be awesome if that was his presence for the next couple of years. Is, like, weird appearances downtown at night, dressed like the Crow, and just saying, like, obscure sort
Honestly,
of edgy shit.
If he did that and then came back, I would maybe vote for him.
Me too.
If he's like, now I'm goth.
I don't give a
dark.
His first press conference. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about me. I never cared. I don't give a fuck. He starts posting pictures of his arm with cuts on it.
Yeah.
Y'all made me do this the first time. # never again.
You laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at you because you're the same.
Sometimes he's dressed like a Rorschach, with a trench coat and a fedora, and he's wearing like like women's stockings
with,
over
like,
his face.
Big dark eyeshadow, like, smudged all over his face.
Something in the way. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Showing off my new The Batman chest piece.
He's got the Joker smile tattoo on his head. Like, I think that's literally what I do.
That would be so swag.
Because that's how you get us type guys to vote for you.
I mean, I will say, well, you know what? It's a shocking revelation that he used to do funny pratfalls.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess he's not going to do that.
No, he's going to do something gay.
He's going to become, like, the head of an NGO or the president of a university or something.
He's the president of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Hey, a guest star in RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything the whole episode. He just drools.
If he did, like, in, like, because he's going to be around for 2 months or something. Mm-hmm. But if, like, 1 week after that he gets filmed in blackface again, it's like, fuck y'all, I'm retired.
Like I give a fuck.
He's just at some, like, I don't know, Margaret Atwood's having a party and he just shows up in blackface.
Wearing an O.J. Simpson jersey. Like I give a fuck. Boo!
Yeah, it's him. He starts up a podcast with Chet Hanks.
It's called Real Black Talk.
Real Hood Chat. Hood Chat with Justin and Chet.
With Chet and Jay Breezy. Hood Chet.
Yeah, he starts up a rap career.
He shows up on No Jumper. He fucks Adam 22's wife.
Yeah.
Well dressed like Brandon Lee's the Crow.
Yeah, it's one of those Adam 22 things where he's like auditioning guys to fuck his wife. Justin Trudeau shows up in a giant Chicago Bulls jersey that comes down to his knees, full body blackface with the big white lips. Sup, boob? I can't wait to get up in that fine ass sliz.
I got what you'd call an EBBC, extra big black.
It's got do-rag and shit.
EBB, his jersey says EBBC.
Sup, play it?
I got an EBBC. Oh my god.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool if he did that.
Real cool stuff.
That's what I was thinking about this week.
I have some big news, actually.
What is it?
I don't know how much of it I should say on the pod.
Okay.
But things are really different for me now.
Okay.
Friend of the show, Nick McQuick, hooked me up with some... Again, I don't know how much of this I should say publicly.
Right.
But he gave me some, shall we say, secret Talmudic advice.
Uh-oh.
And I'm now proud to announce that I am an investor.
In what?
I can't say.
I'm
secret.
about to become an investor myself.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
In secret things that not many people know about.
I'll let you guys in on this one. This is little stock. This is financial advice from me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put money in Bitcoin.
So, I mean, I'm not gonna brag, but I've lost $7 so far.
Don't tell anyone.
I'm
This
only down $7.
Hey, I put in 8. I put in $10. I'm only down 7.
I did put some money in Bitcoin.
I'm about to do the same.
And I've lost it. It's all
These
gone.
are temporary.
But that's the thing. That's the thing when you're in Talmud mindset.
Yeah.
You realize that
Baby rape's not that bad. Oh. Sorry.
Long-term gain.
Yeah, you got to look at the 1 year chart, the lifetime chart.
I'm going to give you guys a hint. There's secret investments you can make that not many people know about, where you're basically investing in the entire stock market.
Yes. Yeah, is that the... Yes.
It's pretty secret stuff.
You can basically give money to a wealthy conglomerate and they'll manage your money for you.
Yeah, you basically give money to, I'm not going to say who it is, but it's either Vanguard or BlackRock.
Yeah.
And you give them your money and it just goes up.
Yes. They manage it.
I'm 43 years old. Nobody had ever told me about this.
No one tells you about this.
It's so lucky that I became Jewish 1 year ago.
On your 1 year Jewish anniversary, Nick bestowed upon you your bar mitzvah.
That you can just put money in the entire stock market.
You can just give money to wealthy companies and say, "Don't lose this," and they'll say, "No problem."
And it's like having a bank account.
Yeah.
That's also like kind of a video game.
Well, it's like having
you get to check it every night and be like, "Hell yeah, I'm only down $6."
Yeah. Well, it's like having a bank account, but the bank isn't dependent on your country not being totally in the sewer.
And it just goes up.
It generally, yeah.
Over a long enough period, it just goes up.
Yeah.
So it's really changed my whole perspective on life.
Yeah.
Because suddenly I'm like, I want society to do well.
Yeah. My wellness is dependent on theirs a little bit.
Yeah.
I want things to go good.
I'm only down $7.
And brother, we'll just wait till it gets to the up part.
I could be down a lot more than that.
You could be, or you could be up $8.
I could be. Yeah. I'm not. I could be.
You never know.
Yeah, I see the horrible LA fires, and as a human, I'm like tragic. But as an investor,
we need 50 shares of firefighters right now. Buy water stock.
Yeah. I start hose.
Jacked guy stock.
Axe Co. I'm going to put everything in axes.
I'm buying DeWalt stock right now. Yeah.
That's investor mindset right now.
Yeah.
Because that's sort of kind of outside the box. When it's time to build your home, who are you going to look to? DeWalt. Milwaukee. Stanley. Yeah. And it's called diversification.
Yeah.
You get into DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stanley.
You get into Ryobi. F it.
Nails. Who makes nails?
Oh, it's not a company. You can't. It's 8 Chinese children who make all the world's nails.
Yeah. Invest.
Can I
buy?
How much to own their business? $80. I'll buy.
Yeah. But secretly, I mean, listen. I'm not supposed to be. You didn't hear it from me.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just put money in the entire stock market.
Yeah.
And it'll never ever go down.
Barring $7.
Oh, $7.
I put in $8.6 million, so it's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of what I like to call my wealth, my prosperity plan.
Your grind set.
My grind set.
Yeah.
Where I put in $50. And look, here I got 43. That's like free money.
Now I can withdraw $43. That's pretty sweet. Look, I put $50 in. A couple days later, I can take out $43. It's kind of cool.
It's pretty swag, right? You can't do that with a normal bank account.
I forgot I put the $50 in. I go, I'll check this thing later. I'm like, oh shit, $43.
I didn't have that 10 minutes ago.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I am in Bitcoin though.
You're into Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I figured it's...
I've only lost $2 or $3 on Bitcoin.
Well, I was looking at the lifetime chart.
It goes up.
It really does.
That's the secret to investing. The thing they don't tell you in school.
Mm-hmm.
You want to find the chart that goes up.
Up the most.
Yeah.
You don't want a chart
you see
that's
a
going
chart
up.
that's going down.
Stay away from that one.
You don't want to go into that one.
If you see a chart that's going up, but kind of,
yeah.
You want one that's going up a lot.
Especially if you zoom out a bit.
Yeah.
You want your chart to be going up.
Yeah.
Not down, up.
Yeah. Up.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't tell you this stuff in school.
No, all they tell you is put your penis away.
Yeah,
Get out of the girls' change room. Stop saying that word to Jorge.
Yeah, don't draw that there.
Don't call Jamal that word.
Yeah. Yeah, but in base world school, they tell you to just put all your money in Bitcoin.
It goes up.
It only goes up. And you know, it only goes up and then sometimes down.
A little bit,
but not that much.
But I'm talking, these are the kind of games, I'm playing a 25-year game.
Exactly.
I'm not playing a tomorrow game.
Yeah.
Why would I be concerned about tomorrow?
Just like it says in the ancient scrolls.
Bite the baby's foreskin off and drink its blood.
Suck the baby penis.
Suck the baby's dick a little bit and then bite its foreskin off and then charge his parents $350.
That's what we like to call long-term long-termism.
Yeah. The Talmud famously says, you can have sex with a child sometimes. Yeah. They said that's about finance.
Yeah, it's sort of the same principle but applied to finance.
This is ancient Talmudic teachings.
And listen, don't take it from me. I'm up $7. Oh no, down, but you know.
What difference does it make? I'm in the game.
It's only $7.
Guys, I'm playing now. I'm in the game.
Yeah, it's like being a cool gambler, kind of.
But
just with all my money.
It's like gambling, but you're not playing a game, and you're just sort of sitting back and watching.
But like a normal bank account, pretty dull.
Very dull.
Pretty boring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how often do you log in and check your bank account?
Daily. Unfortunately.
Wow. But when you're doing that, you're
I
checking
like to check if people randomly send me money.
But when you're doing that, you're just checking to see how low it's gone.
Yeah.
But when I log into my specialized investment software,
mm-hmm.
I'm there to see how much it's gone up by.
When I log into Strike Crypto,
yeah,
and I check,
and obviously, it's down.
It's down. EBBC coin is down,
but that's because of the fires.
It's coming back.
Yeah, that's why you buy more.
When I buy Epic Hitler Doge Elon coin, it's down now.
Yeah.
It's only ever been down, but it'll go. It's gonna go up.
Well, where do you go from down?
Up.
I
didn't realize the charts have a below down section. So I noticed that. I went, oh wow, you can actually
Scroll
go below
out a bit. It's like, oh, there's a lot more room on this chart.
You can go a lot more than just zero. I can owe you money by the end of this.
Yeah, but so far it's going really good.
Cool. Oh, cool. I owe you a bunch of money now. If I wanted to sell my shares, I'd have to pay you a bunch of money.
Well, because a lot of people are a lot more down than me, let's say.
Let's just say that.
A lot of people had their frickin' houses burned down.
So I'd say my crypto stat is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the next step, obviously, for any wise investor is shit coins.
Yeah. I'm going to start playing that game.
Yeah.
Yep. Because normally what I do when I play around with my money on my phone is I just sort of switch it between savings accounts. and then throw my phone because I get charged $1 every time I transfer money around.
Yeah, you're just putting it between checkings and savings.
Changing it back, I get pinged $1 every time I do it. I lose $35 a day doing this.
But this is like a whole new account you can put your money into. And
Move it around and
lose.
lose it all in cool places.
But actually, no, I kid around. But it's going to go up.
It'll go up.
It's bound
It
to.
always
It
goes
has
up.
to.
It's money.
I've looked at the chart.
It's money.
It's up.
It can't be valueless. It's money.
Yeah.
Guys, it's money.
It's money. I put in $500. Now I'm down $7.
It's money. What are you talking about? It's money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really changed because now it's really changed everything for me.
Yeah. You know what changed everything for me this week?
Did you say I look more prosperous than usual?
Yeah, well, when I came in, you had a monocle on.
Yeah.
And you had a little mustache.
A top hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that costs a lot.
A lot of money.
I haven't covered my monocle and top hat bills yet for this month, but
Yeah.
it's sort of part of it.
Yeah. I noticed you upgraded the 07 Honda Fit to a 2013 Honda Fit. It's pretty good.
It's
pretty-
2008 Honda Fit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it's purple now, and one of the doors is silver.
It's
That's cool. Look at that.
yeah, it's a little thing called dividends.
Wow, there's a stick-on hood scoop on the hood. That's neat. You get that at Canadian Tire. It's $15. It has glue.
Well, let's not to brag, but I'm kind of rolling in it. I'm only down $7.
You put a spoiler on your hatchback.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Wow, it looks neat. I went, wow, is he rich now? What the hell's going on?
Yeah. Well, answer, yes.
His taste is so good.
Yes. Am I rich? Yes. I'm only down $7.
He took the bumper off his 08 Honda Fit for speed.
If I was down, say, $50, there's no way I could afford something like that.
No, you're only down $7. You're practically rolling in money.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm doing pretty good. I lost $7.
A lot of people have lost a lot more than that.
Pretty good.
If I was a millionaire in LA, my whole house would have burned down.
If I was
I'm only down $7.
if I was a guy in Africa, I'd have malaria right now.
There's a lot of guys in Africa who would kill for that $7 I'm down.
And guess where it is now? It's kind of deleted.
It's kind of just gone.
I can't even give it to him if I wanted to. It's
I don't really have it anymore.
no one does.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I gave it to Vanguard, and now it's just kind of gone. Can I sue?
It doesn't exist. I don't know. Those $7 they got unpersoned.
Yeah, I don't really get how that happened because I put in $15. Where's the rest of my $15? Slow-mo.
It just sort of doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what it is.
It's the markets, baby.
It's called the chase.
It's called the paper chase.
It's called the game.
The game.
And let's just say I'm addicted to playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You know what changed my whole swag around this week?
What?
Mel Gibson on Rogan.
I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. I've seen some clips.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I've never seen an interview with him where he gets to be
seems
himself.
like he just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Okay, my theory on the Mel Gibson thing.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot of things in the Rogan interview that you're familiar with the concept of hiding your power level.
I am, yes. That he's not.
You know, he is.
He is.
There's a lot of moments where he's on the podcast and he was talking. There's a bit where he's talking about the theory that the Catholic Church has been hijacked and is sort of a parallel facsimile church that's used for darkness and evil. And that's why there's all the molestation and there's clearly all these corrupt guys in the church.
I know that he has some like schismatic homebrew Catholicism he's been doing for a minute.
So he was explaining this theory,
yeah.
And Rogan's like, "Whoa, why would anyone do that? Why would anyone hijack the Catholic Church?" And he went like this. He went, "Wow, I don't know." And I was like, "He knows. He knows.
He's got a theory, I think."
I think he knows damn well who's doing that, and he does it a bunch where he'll say like a thing he clearly believes,
yeah,
and then Rogan will be like, "Well, who would do that?" And he's like, "Well, I mean," he's so great. He's like, "Well,
just think about it, Joe."
I don't know. It's just a theory I'm throwing around. I don't know who's doing that.
He's so cool.
He's really because of that interview. I watched The Passion of the Christ last night.
It's great.
Holy shit, it's great.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, listen, say what you will about Mel Gibson, but he is like one of our great artists.
Yeah. Truly.
I'm actually extremely excited for Flight Risk.
Yeah.
It's
me too.
a solid Mel Gibson directed mid-thriller with bald Mark Wahlberg.
Perfect.
Let's go.
He did say something funny about that movie on the Rogan pod, actually, because Rogan was like, "Oh yeah, I saw the movie; it was really fun."
Like
and,
his new one?
yeah,
okay.
Flight Risk. He was like, "I saw it; it was really fun." And then Mel was like, "Yeah, hey, thanks, man. Mark went to some dark places for that one." And Rogan was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, we actually had to cut a lot of what he said out. He went to some really dark."
Really? Yeah. I've been meaning to watch that one. I got distracted by the Zuck interview, which we can get to later.
I didn't see that one.
All right, we can.
Yeah, you should watch the Gibson one.
I intend to.
It's
because he is so fucking cool.
Well, and he's dropping like nukes.
Well, I know he said that like this is gonna get us that Schmeiver cures Schmancer.
Yeah. He said he has like 3 friends who took fendebenazole or whatever, and Schmeiver, and he said they don't have cancer. But the cooler part is that he said that he tells stories, and maybe one of the funniest ways I've ever heard a guy tell stories, where he'll be like, Rogan will say something and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's actually the kind of thing happened to me," and then he'll tell like a 5-minute story that has nothing to do with what they were just talking about.
Yeah.
But a guy in that story told him a story that has to do with this. He does it a lot.
I saw a couple. There were some clips about him like talking about like getting kidnapped in Costa Rica or something like that. Or
well, he said he was like.
There's something about that. I don't know. I'll have to check it out.
There's so much in there that's like it's he also dances around a lot of anti-Semitism in a really fun way, where he was talking about the Passion of the Christ.
Where the Passion of the Christ 2 is on the way, right?
I'm very hyped. After watching I haven't seen the Passion since high school, and they showed us a censored version in high school.
So this was your first time seeing the real
full
deal?
thing, and it's dynamite.
It's really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited for the resurrection.
Yeah.
Because he described the script as an acid trip, and he said he's going to show like heaven and hell.
Oh.
And like the battle between good and evil. He's going to depict all that. Cool. And like, seems cool.
Because I saw the Passion for the first time not that long ago.
Yeah. I remember you were charged up on it.
Yeah, it was really good. It was one of those movies where, like, I feel like if you just watch it, you're just like, oh wow, what a movie. And then like afterwards, Jewish people are like, hey. It's like, wait a second, what? Similar to Harry Potter.
Yeah,
which I watched the first Harry Potter.
Oh, it's fun
recently,
huh?
But man, the Gringotts Goblin.
Yeah, man, crazy, like so crazy.
Just seeing that and being like, hey,
hey now. Yeah, seeing those little fucking guys.
But yeah, like I don't like if I didn't know otherwise, I don't think I would see the Pharisees and be like, they're Jewish. I guess it comes up in the movie. Kind of
a little bit,
yeah.
Not he doesn't like beat you over the head with the fact that they're Jewish.
But yeah, that movie's nuts.
This is so good.
It's so good, but also just that it was so successful.
Yeah,
because it's like
brutal.
Yeah, it's like more brutal than any of those like Saw movies or whatever.
Yeah, there's the one shot where he's getting scourged.
Yeah,
where they're like whipping him, and then it like sticks into his rib for a sec, and then they rip it. Like literally made me. I was like, oh my god, like Jesus.
Yeah,
good Lord, and the whole like actual like nailing him to the cross sequence. Like,
yeah,
I'm man enough to admit I got choked up.
Yeah, no,
it was like hardcore.
He is like a really, really good filmmaker.
Yeah,
like Passion is great, Apocalypto is great.
Yeah,
Braveheart's great.
Yeah, the Patriot.
He didn't actually direct that one.
Did he not?
No, he was just in it. It would have been a lot better if he did.
Oh,
that's one I watched also not that long ago. And it's like okay, it has some good moments, but it would have been a lot better had he directed it. But that Hacksaw Ridge one is pretty good.
I never saw that one.
It's solid, yeah.
He's that Rogan interview was so funny, man. That was the thing. He was telling this story about this. I wrote down what it was called. This like sort of Chinese medicine. It was called Qigong,
Shagoom.
a Qigong master.
Yeah.
He said that he knew this guy who was a Qigong master, which I guess is some form of like healing,
Bell or something?
Chinese like wizard power.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, where he said when he met the guy could point his like fingers at you, and you'd feel it like he was like pushing on your chest.
Oh,
Like he could like push you over with his like fingers.
that kind of sounds like some phony like Steven Seagal kung fu fighting.
Well, maybe, but there's 5,000 beautiful years of history to practice Qigong. And he said that the guy would come up and just sort of like kind of feel out your aura and be like, "Your liver is broken," and then he'd sit there and like like blast. But Mel Gibson told this story about like the guy was like doing something to his spine, and he like lifted Mel Gibson like 8 inches off the ground. And then Mel Gibson went and saw a priest and was like, "Is this guy like a demon?" And the priest was like, "Well, did he heal you?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's fine."
God.
It's like, damn, man, like what an awesome guy just going about his life like meeting like weird Chinese wizards.
Yeah,
and then
who are levitating him.
And then he goes to his priest and is like, "Is that guy demonic?"
And his priest is probably like his personal one. 'Cause I know when like Passion took off and he made like $500 million, he built like his own church
Based
on his like property. Because he practiced some like homebrew Catholicism.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing is he didn't fall for any of like Rogan's little like, because that's what bummed me out is like, oh sweet, like a 2.5 hour discussion with Mel Gibson, but it's with a guy who's like annoyingly ideologically opposed to everything Mel Gibson f***s with, and like Rogan is not the kind of guy who can like be like, every time there's a guy on who's like not aligning with his views, Rogan always tries to like pick at it instead of just being like, "All right, man, whatever."
Yeah.
He'll always be like, "Well, what's your proof?" And Gibson,
and also like Rogan's views are
whatever he'd recently heard.
MMA is cool or something.
Yeah, and like I think he's like he's definitely like he's anti-religion in the same way like Bill Maher is.
Yeah, I think he drank from the cup of like the early 2000s like
religious or what? Yeah.
Yeah.
But he kept like hitting Gibson with these questions about like, "Well, you don't believe in this," and Gibson just he kept going like, "I don't care, man." He'd be like, "I don't know. I can't talk about that." I
didn't actually see the clip. I saw someone like type it out that Mel Gibson was like talking about like creationism.
Yeah.
And Rogan was like, "But what about chimpanzees or something?" And Mel Gibson's like, "Why do you care, man?"
yeah, he was like, "I just don't care about any of that." I don't know.
Yeah.
He tries to kind of explain it for a while, and then he's just like, "I don't care." And it reminded me of like our oldest ideology, which is like, believe whatever the fuck you want about anything ever.
Yeah.
It makes me so much happier to believe things I want. It makes me happier to believe that
levitated by some Chinese guy.
That there's a Chinese guy out there who can teach other Chinese guys how to levitate you and fix your back. That makes me happy to believe that that's real. It makes me happy to believe that bells are healing and that okay, I've been going crazy on frequencies lately.
Oh, really?
Because of fucking YouTube ads.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in healing frequencies, don't skip a YouTube ad. You'll certainly believe in damaging frequencies after that.
What do you mean skip a YouTube ad?
When you get a YouTube ad.
Well, you know what? I'm an investor, so I have YouTube Premium.
Oh. I don't.
It's only like $10 a month.
That's too much for what I use YouTube for.
Well, I need it so that I can see a video of some guy eating. I don't want to wait.
But I put on it was a very classic new male move.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to 4-hour video essays about mid-90s computer RPGs
right.
when I'm sleeping.
While you're sleeping?
To go to bed, yeah, I put it on and then I pass out.
You don't just sleep in like silence?
No. I used to use like white noise to sleep, and then now I just put on like a 4-hour video about some mid-90s computer RPG.
Seems like everyone on Earth but me has a really hard time sleeping.
I have a terrible time sleeping.
I'm great at sleeping.
Yeah?
I have I have an exceptionally long and detailed story that I just like fill in every night before bed. That's usually the story kind of it spans several thousand years. And it usually involves me being safely cocooned in a safe. In like a vault type thing.
That's cool.
And I go extremely into detail about the like mechanics of the vault that I'm in.
That's awesome.
This is good for the podcast.
You can cut this out if you don't fuck with it.
But yeah, I have an exceptionally detailed, long-running story. And I just go into like extremely minute details, and then I fall asleep.
And you pass out. That's like
night.
basically counting sheep.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's me like calculating, this like safe house on an island or something, and the government's trying to get me because I'm an international arms dealer
with a Chinese wife. Yeah. And she loves me and cooks for me.
And eventually, in the future, I merge with a computer in a giant hidden base in the Northern Rockies and eliminate every. We don't need to get into it. But basically, I merged with a computer in a giant under mountain super base,
right?
Where I have a like a race of people who I've genetically altered into sort of like mole men.
The island of Dr. Moreau.
Kind of. Well, they're in the dark in my under mountain base,
like The Descent.
Yeah, so they're bald little mole men who like service the giant server farm that I've like merged with, and I. I'm actually not even joking. That's how I go to bed. I lay there in the dark and I plot out some new. The story spans like several thousand years of me in various hyper secure locations until I merge with a computer and kind of trigger the apocalypse. But then the story picks up thousands of years later, where I'm kind of a computer god.
Like I have the mouth and I'm a scream type shit?
Kind of. So I'm sort of the computer god, but there's like a... God, am I going to tell this whole story? But there's like a hyper advanced AI that's still around.
Okay.
That's kind of my enemy. And then also James Cameron and all the celebs who like they set up like a sort of like a New Zealand like doomsday bunker thing.
Okay.
But I knew that they were doing that, so I disabled it underneath the sea, and over the thousands of years they merged into like an evil black goo that I have to deal with. But I'm in a very secure location, so there's no need to worry.
Yeah, that's way better than just watching a YouTube video.
I've been doing it for years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like even when I was a little kid, I would envision this scenario where I'm in like a super high tech like safe,
that's
and
crazy.
no one can get in.
Huh?
And then I'd fall asleep.
Huh?
And years later, I'm still doing this. Covers thousands of years of me being like super secure, safe kind of thing. It's pretty cool actually.
That's wild.
It works really good.
Huh?
And everyone else in the world seems to have fucked up sleep, but I just go to bed and.
Well, mine started when I quit drinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I hadn't gone to bed not hammered in like 4 years.
Right.
And then I just kind of never really learned how to like just pass out.
You should make up a story where you're like in a safe.
Well, what works great is like 12 beers.
That does work great.
It works
for going to
so
sleep.
good.
The thing that doesn't work great for is getting up the next day.
I was fine with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would just get like heartburn.
Oh.
Is all that would really happen.
I see.
But that's the thing. Like physically I felt fine, but I was like literally retarded all day.
I mean, I got to say, I'm now, what's the date today? 13th?
Yeah.
I last smoked weed on New Year's Eve.
Damn.
Easy to keep track of.
Nice.
And it is kind of astounding how much like easier my life is now.
Yeah, man.
It's not in the sense of like, because weed is like an infinite like don't get bored glitch kind of.
Yeah.
It's literally what South Park said in their weed episode.
Yeah.
They actually fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
But it's just like if I need to do something, I just like I come home and instantly do it.
Yeah.
Instead of like smoking weed and then it's like, oh man, I'm so high for like an hour. I'm just gonna play video games.
Yeah.
And after an hour, it's like, all right, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'll smoke some more weed first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just repeating that cycle, and like every little thing is this like giant mountain you have to crest.
Yeah.
And now it's just like I just like do shit.
Yeah.
And it's not that hard at all.
It's not a huge deal. Driving's mad easy.
Yeah.
Driving's mad easy sober.
Yeah. Driving is easy sober.
Yeah.
And now I once a week I buy a bottle of rum and drink it all in one day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's actually sick. It's sick as fuck. Like once a month I buy like 2 6-packs of like Heineken Zero because I feel like I'm going to like punch a hole in my windshield.
Yeah.
And then I drink the whole 12 non-alcoholic beers in one night.
Just like piss 20 times.
Piss a billion times and wake up like with like a really upset stomach and go, that's why.
That's kind of like being drunk.
It's the closest I can get. Like I'll put back literally like 9 non-alcoholic beers just to get it out of my system, and then I don't crave it for like a month.
Yeah, I don't know. I like just don't really have like an issue with like alcohol.
Yeah.
Like I
think it literally
if I
is
drink
like
it every day,
yeah.
Then that makes it hard to do shit.
Yeah.
But I can drink like once a week.
Yeah.
And then not drink for the other days.
I think it's like kind of a binary.
Yeah.
Like some people either have it or they either like have like a little demon or they don't.
But for me with like weed, I know because I've like semi-quit before, but it's like I'll just smoke sometimes when I'm hanging out with people.
Yeah.
And then I smoke it and I'm like, this rules. I'll just buy some weed tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then like 3 months later, my place is a mess and I can't get anything done.
Yeah.
Like it's,
yeah. Hey. And if you're out there, give it a shot. If you have a thing that you're like, well, this is going to get gay, but so it is worth it to try.
Yeah.
Not to get gay.
Yeah. Not to get gay about it, but why don't you just try kissing a guy instead?
Try wearing a wig and lipstick and I don't know, see how you look in a bra. I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. Try it.
Yeah.
Fuck, you're going to die one day. Might as well see what you look like in a bra once, right?
But like for me, the big like the difficulty in it, it's not even so much like when I don't smoke, I'm like, I need to smoke. It's like when I'm like coming home from like work or whatever. It's like, oh man, if I don't have something to get fucked up with, like, what am I gonna do all night?
I think
like,
all it is like taking the edge off.
Yeah.
Like just getting like it's hard to not to walk around with the edge on all day.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. That's the part that like sucks the most is like never having the edge taken off ever. So you're like this like jagged like rock puncher all day.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks.
That's why like for me I like having the one day a week where I'm like I'm
gonna get
getting drunk tonight.
Yeah. And like that happens like I get like secondhand high pretty often because I host a show at a weed venue.
Right. Yeah.
And that's like I don't like smoking weed. But like just that like level of like inebriation, I find is like
just a little bit of a
like
sort of hot box buzz.
It's literally just like dulling your blade a little bit.
Yeah,
like once a month or something. Just kind of by proxy of me like doing that there, is like a reminder of like, oh okay, yeah right. That's what it feels like to like not have the like rusty edge on all the time. You know?
Yeah.
That's what like fucks with people is like, yeah. Now you just have to be like this. If you're in a bad mood, you're going to be in a bad mood all day unless you like find a way out of it naturally. You know?
Yeah, it is kind of nice when you can just get fucked up all the time because everything's going to shit and it's just like
whatever.
Fuck it, I'll just get fucked up every night.
I'll just see if my friends want to get
15 years.
Yeah. Like I'll just fuck it. Orals has mimosas on for $4. Let's go at 11 a.m. and have 9. Yeah,
I guess that's the thing with alcohol too is it does make like socializing easier.
Yeah,
it's kind of the reverse with weed. To smoke weed, and like I can't talk to somebody.
Yeah, I smoked weed once, and I'm literally the like you have to call an ambulance guy. Like I literally am like I think I'm gonna die. Like I hate being high. Like if I smoke like secondhand weed is fine. When I get like hot box somewhere. Yeah. But like if I smoke weed. Like, I'm instantly my tolerance is like if you let like an infant smoke weed, like my heart rate is like racing immediately.
Well, and it is like. Especially like not doing it for a bit and like I just have something to do and I just sit down and do it. It's like man, it's like I've been hitting myself in the head with a frying pan for 15 years.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And actually like doing your taxes isn't that hard.
It's not a huge deal. Yeah. What I found the craziest part like going cold turkey on booze is like I was like mad bored.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like fighting boredom.
The first like 2 weeks, I was like, oh, I don't even like know what I like to do.
And that has been a shift for me because, like, truth be told, since I stopped smoking weed, I'm actually not watching YouTube videos of people eating till 2 a.m.
What?
Like,
weird.
This is kind of boring, actually. So I just instead of staying up till 2 watching YouTube videos I don't give a fuck about, at like 11, I'm like, I'm just gonna read a cowboy novel.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna like 11. I'm like tucked into bed. I have a nice glass of goat milk.
Yes.
And then I'll listen to a video about the Planetscape Torment as I drift off.
Actually, fuck, I was gonna make tonight. I'm gonna make that Rosenka stuff.
Oh, hell yeah.
I wanted to do it ahead of time so we could have 2 big casks of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to it, but tonight
right.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I will report back.
Hell yeah.
But man, we've got time.
Yeah, I think we got time.
Cowboys are so cool.
They are cool.
Has anyone noticed this?
They are very cool.
Because I have my secret cowboy project I'm working on.
Yeah, where you're doing a calendar of you wearing assless chaps for the entire year of 2026.
Kind of like a goof.
Where I'm dressed as Jessie from Toy Story, the girl, in every month with a big red wig.
But there's just like so many. I can see why cowboys have like activated the almonds of generations of like little boys, because like there's so many just like cool guys back then.
Yeah,
like I'm reading this one right now. It's not it's a memoir, a cowboy detective.
No way.
And it's about this guy Charlie Siringo, who is a cowboy detective.
Swag.
So like he was a cowboy for many years. He married a child. It was different back then.
It was.
But he has the unfortunate habit of calling her his child wife.
Oh my God. Jesus.
It was different back then, okay?
Things used to be different.
I think she was like 14 or something.
Jeez.
Which it was a different time, okay?
Shit was not the way it is now.
But
it's an alien world, literally.
But yeah, then he becomes like a Pinkerton agent.
Oh, wow.
And was like a real early guy doing like undercover investigations.
Holy.
So it's all him, and he's kind of like a swashbuckling cowboy guy, and some like anarchist dynamite a mine owner or something.
Oh, wow.
So he goes down, and because he's like a swashbuckling badass, he gets in with all the outlaws.
Oh man,
like,
that's so cool.
It's so swag.
Did you ever play Red Dead Redemption?
I played Red Dead Redemption, not number 2 though.
You should play number 2.
I own it.
It's
and when I just didn't get through the snow level at the beginning because I hate when games like don't just like start.
Yeah.
So I know I'd probably love it. I just have to like.
I'll come over and play that snow shit for you, and you can just watch the cutscenes to get the plot.
Oh, okay.
And just get it done.
Because I don't give a fuck about the plot.
Oh, the plot's incredible.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I'm not usually like a game plot guy either.
Because usually I really don't care about. Most of the games I play are very like not plot focused.
No, I'm not really a plot guy either. But Red Dead 2 is like notably like
I know it's one I would like. I just have to like breach the beginning part.
Yeah.
Because it's like a cowboy simulator.
It's awesome.
Cowboys are so cool.
When we were at school, I neglected all my final projects to hunt in that game. I was addicted to hunting in that game.
I liked the first one a lot. I played it quite a bit.
It's awesome.
I would just play like poker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can gamble like crazy. You can get a cool Muslim haircut and
just ride around on my horse.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I should.
It's awesome.
But it's just like when you're reading these like cowboy books, there's so many guys. Like the average guy in 1890
was just sick.
Is like 10 times cooler than the coolest guy on earth today.
Yeah. Oh man.
Like he's some random dude and he's a total fucking badass.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, man. Did you get into like Western movies at all?
Like a little bit, not like super deep.
There's some like, I think some of the greatest cinema ever made is like Western shit.
I mean, there's some I like a lot. Like I love Jesse James.
Oh yeah.
And it's cool. Bob Ford kind of came up in one I was reading a bit.
Oh yeah.
And apparently, I didn't realize this, but Soapy Smith ordered the hit on him that killed him.
That's awesome.
Soapy's kind of like the Rosetta Stone to that whole area because everybody interacts with him. But he like basically he had like a club in this one town that he kind of controlled, and he sent Bob Ford opened up one like after he had killed Jesse James, and so P. Smith was just seething and told some guy to shoot him.
There's so much cool shit. Even did you ever read The Revenant?
I didn't read it. I've seen the movie.
Oh, the book is sick too.
Yeah,
but yeah, that even like that shit is so cool.
Yeah, I love the Jesse James. Also has a great
Frontier era
great
shit.
book. Yeah.
It's all so cool.
It's and just like the American Old West is such like a unique time.
Yeah.
You know, like there's not a ton of analogs for that.
No, and it like totally enwraps the imagination. Especially of a young boy.
Of a young boy like me.
Of a young lad. It'll totally...
Yeah, cause
totally...
it's just like, everyone's so cool. And it is sort of like... It's sort of cheesy, but it's sort of like... It's free in a way that like basically nowhere had ever been before.
No.
Because like back in like Europe or whatever, like you've got thousands of years of like... king and church and
feudal
this and
rule,
that.
yeah.
But then once you're out on like in fucking Colorado in 1870, you're kind of just out there.
Yeah.
And you gotta like figure it out, you know.
Yeah.
And like
shit's cool.
There's just these little anecdotes, like you know, Tombstone.
Yeah.
Great movie. But like the town of Tombstone, how it's got its name is there was this guy who was like picture a prospector in your mind.
Okay.
Like he's got the floppy hat that looks like it's blown back. Big beard, skinny dude with like patchy,
with, like,
fucking
weird skinny legs.
Yeah, literally, it's that guy in real life. And he goes out into the Arizona desert, and everyone's like, if you go out there, you're just gonna get killed by some Indians. Like the only stone you're finding out there is a tombstone.
Yeah.
So he goes out, he finds a mountain made of silver.
Oh my god.
And founds a town and calls it Tombstone.
Did you ever watch the show Tombstone Territory?
No.
It was an old like 50s TV western.
Oh, okay.
And every episode was based on like a real article from the town of Tombstone's newspaper.
Okay.
It's dope.
That sounds sick.
It's that used to be on the Falling Asleep rotation.
What's it called? Tombstone
Territory.
Okay, that was the name of the paper?
Of the show.
Okay.
I think it's called like the Tombstone Tribune or something.
Oh,
the paper. But like, yeah, every episode is like based on like a article or like some shit that actually happened in the town.
Yeah.
And it has like 4 seasons and they're all on YouTube.
Oh,
and it's like a delightful show.
Yeah, because people were just like Charlie Siringo's boss at the Pinkertons, McParland is like a big fat guy who always wears a bowler like pulled right down to his eyes and keeps his like office really dark and smoky.
That's so swag.
So cool.
That's so cool.
But like one of his adventures, he goes off to this mine like on an island off of Alaska, which was like a big productive gold mine. And he has to like work undercover there because people have been stealing gold bars, so he has to like figure out who's doing it. But he has this whole thing where he's sort of talking about how like, you know, as a cowboy out on the range, you have to be kind of like a jack of all trades and be like self-reliant and do like all this kind of shit to be successful. But then this is like right at the dawn of modernity, right? So this is like an early like kind of mechanized mine. So he's talking about how like here, every job that people have is just doing one simple routine over and over and over again. And that's kind of the end of it, you know? It was like this brief window in time.
Super brief. I think people don't understand how brief it was.
Because really, like, basically all the, like, Old West stories you hear are pretty much between the Civil War, which ended, I think, around 1870-ish, and 1900. It's like 30 years.
Super brief, yeah. And that's what it's like a hack to like endear like me to a movie. If it's like, oh, you're the last of your kind. No, there's no place for you anymore. We don't have room for you wild types anymore. Like,
because that's the thing, and it's sort of like the like as the West was getting settled, no chicks anywhere.
It's fine.
But like there was a brief period where these guys were out there like settling the wild land and all this. But basically like as an effect of their own success, civilization followed them. And that ended it for them. Which is why they all ended up in Alaska, which maybe you'll hear about later.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
You never know. You never know. I think that's probably been an hour, though.
I think so.
Bugnet.biz.
Bugnet.biz.
For all the most embarrassing podcast merch you've ever seen, and
Actually,
maybe some shit that's cool.
There's actually a lot of cool shit, and one or two things that are totally crazy. Totally insane. But buy them if you want. They're there.
I wear the Knight's Real shirt in public with pride.
Yeah, that one's cool.
My Jew Israel shirt I wear inside with shame.
Like, you wear the Cop Lover shirt pretty often, too.
Actually, I wear that one outside, too.
Yeah. Totally normal, totally functional.
So that's like, actually, of the 4 garments I have, 3 are perfectly wearable.
Yeah.
And one is a hilarious joke.
There's just one that's that
I can only show my friends on the computer.
And for some reason, my Arab friends love it. Arab guys love the Jew Israel shirt.
Bro, you're wearing your Jew Israel shirt.
Bro, so funny.
That and your Anne Frank shirt.
Yeah. Arab guys fuck with the Jew Israel shirt.
But yeah, bugnet.biz. You got till
Bugnet.
February 8th or maybe 7th. So don't wait, because it might actually be the 7th.
And then it's gone for 3 months when there's new shit.
Yeah.
So that stuff, it's there. Get it where you can. It'll be gone, except for the hats. The hats are going to be a mainstay.
Yes.
But the shirts are temporary. All right. Peace, gang. Have a good day.